Gemini, Elsie here to do your reading. Thank you for coming to 10 of Cups Tarot. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back because you're the reason that I keep doing these readings. And if you have not been here before, I hope that you will find it in your heart to touch that subscribe button. There is also a bell button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen that you can click on where I can contact you every time that I upload so you don't have to keep track of me. So if you are new, I hope that you'll want to join our group here, our 10 of Cups Tarot family, and you'll find that everyone here is super high vibing. So thank you for showing up today. I am here to do a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Gemini. So whether you are a Gemini sun, if it falls into your moon or your rising sign, your Venus or your Jupiter sign, or if you're a cross watcher, you're welcome as well. And yeah, but just know that I am reading from the position of the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. So hopefully you don't get offended. All right, so here we go. We're going to ask for 3 cards for this reading, this overall energy for this reading. 3 cards, please, Spirit. Gemini needs 3 cards. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 3 cards, please. We've got correct your mistakes. So if there's anything that you've done wrong to anyone, I suggest that you think about a way that you can correct it. This is going to clean your karma. You don't want to be having to repeat lessons when you come back in the next life, if that's your belief that there are other lives. It is for me, so that's why I do say that. All right, we do have 2 more cards, please, Spirit. If you can pick 2 more cards for our Geminis. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Well, I'm not going to try and stick that back in there. Except what is dying. So if there is, it doesn't mean that anyone is dying. It says what is dying. So that could be, maybe you're in a connection or a relationship that is, going south. Maybe it is dying. Maybe it's time to get out of that thing. Except what is dying means, are you in the dead end job? Are you in the job that you just really hate and want to move on? Maybe you need to accept that it's dying and you need to move on. 1 more card and it's sticking out the top, just begging to be picked. Is that 2 or 1? There we go. Address your addictions, if you do have any addictions. Now, we go over the list of addictions, which is really, really very long. It can be anything that throws your life on its side, friends. So it can be anything from eating too much to playing too many video games. Of course, the drugs, the illicit drugs, and the all of that stuff falls into there as well. But, some people don't realize that sometimes you can be addicted to giving too much unsolicited advice. Maybe you can be addicted to being right. Maybe you're a right fighter. There are so many things that we can be addicted to. So if you have anything that is causing you rift in your life right now, look at it. Is it an addiction? Do you do it too often? That might be the thing that you need to let go. All right, these cards I've already prayed over these cards, so I'm just going to ask for Archangel Michael and Shemuel. I do need your help for guidance and being able to understand what's going on in this reading, to give our Gemini folks a reading for their highest good. If I could please have my angels and guides as well. Thank you. All right, here we go. We're going to do a 9-card draw, you guys, a 9-card spread, and then we're going to clarify. Okay, so we're going to ask Spirit to pick, 9 cards. And we are at the start here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's the 8 of Wands, the Emperor, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. What else do we have here? Jeez. Might as well just throw them at me. Holy smokes. Gemini, your energy is kind of off the charts a little bit. We've got the Sun, Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot. We need 2 more cards, please. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, and 1 more card, please. Wow. Well, we're going to take the one on the bottom because it fell first. There we go. We've got the 10 of Wands. Okay, so what do we have at the bottom here? We are looking at the universe. So it looks like you're closing a chapter. That's what the universe card is in this deck. This is the Moonchild Tarot, by the way. This is the Moonchild Tarot that I'm using for the tarot. The ones that I used for the overall energy is the Divine Energy Oracle. Okay, so yes, we are looking at the Eight of Wands. Now, the thing is this is past, present, future. It can also be read as past, present, future. I like to read the whole thing and give you as much information as you can get from this reading, but I like to start with the heart of the matter. Everything that goes on in this reading is all circling around this, and that is the sun. So you are in a growth period here, Gemini. You are growing under the sun. Things are becoming more clear. You are starting to think about things that you never thought about before. You might be thinking about your spirituality. You might be thinking about ways that you can renew your life, the way that you can take a different path in order for you to be able to have your hopes, wishes, and dreams, because really that's what this card is about. It is a major arcana card, which is really beautiful. The universe wants this for you, Gemini. So whether you are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, Gemini, this is a really big blessing that's coming and smack dab in the middle of your life here. So the sun is here. It is telling you that you are in a growth period. You are growing under the sun. Everyone who is in your life who knows you will be growing as well, because you're going to be sharing things during your growth period. And the universe has said it's time for you to grow. So really beautiful. I can't think of any other way for someone to tell you that they love you other than to make your life better and help you grow. So just know that you are someone who is in the eyes of the universe, okay? So you are closing a chapter, though, by the way. So there is chapter that is closing. I have a feeling it could have something to do with marriage, because we do have the Justice card here, and then we do have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, that's off the bottom of the deck here. All right. So let me take a look at the cards here. I really always think it's very cool the way these cards fall in line with what's going on here, and how they really do resonate. They do relate to each other. Take a look here. Do you have enough view here? I'm just going to push you up a little bit. There we go. Just want you to be able to see everything. Okay. All right. Let me take a look here. This is going to be a great reading here. All right. Okay. I just heard in my head, wow, look at that. And it's true. Wow, look at that. This is going to be a really great reading for you, Gemini. Okay, so I'm looking up in the top left-hand corner here, and we start with the Eight of Wands. So quick moving messages, quick moving energy, passionate actions, quick moving passionate actions. So this is about things that are starting to speed up. The Gemini I'm speaking with, I feel like you've been behind the crowd. You know, in my spirit is giving me a picture in my head, and I'm looking at a marathon, and I see you sort of bringing up the rear. Like there's probably about 5, 10, or 15 feet between you and the rest of the pack, and I feel like you've been running behind everyone else up till now. Gemini, I feel like that you've been fighting the process of moving forward in your life. You've been fighting the process of change, because change can be scary. You don't know where change is going to take you. And when you change, I'm speaking from experience, when you do make a huge change like this in your life, people can start to fall away. So friends can start to fall away. Family can start to fall away, because when you are called on your path by spirit, it isn't necessarily going to fall in what everyone else thought that you should do. But I really feel as though this energy here is starting to speed up, because it's time for you to catch up. It's time for you to catch up with everything that you love, because this is a card of passion, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is a card of passion. I believe it's time for you to catch up with the things that you're passionate about. And this fast-moving energy, I mean, this card, the Eight of Wands, can be read many ways, but I believe wholeheartedly for this reading that this is about energy moving quick and pushing you. I feel like, yeah, I see angels picking you up from the shoulders and sort of carrying you over to that crowd that's running way ahead of you. I feel like things are going to start to move fast. They're going to move quickly now because you've been in a bit of a stall lately, and it's time for you to start moving forward. The next card I see here is the Emperor, and you could have Aries in your chart. So you could be a fire sign, and you could have Aries in your chart, but you could have fire in your main chart is what I'm trying to say. So you could have Aries in your sun, moon, or rising is what I'm saying. So even though you are a Gemini, you could have Aries in your sun, moon, or rising. We've got two energy cards here. So we've got two fire cards here. So the Emperor shows up sometimes when you have, Aries in your chart. But the Emperor, the energy of the Emperor, whether you're female or male, shows up when it's time for you to take control. It's time for you to take control of the things that you've always wanted. You know, I think you've been wishing, you've been dreaming that things could be different, that you could move ahead, that you could do all of the wonderful things that have been in your mind and in your dreams. And I think that this is what you need to move forward to now. And I feel like it's not only you that is going to move forward, that you're going to take other people with you. So once you catch your footing, once you hit the ground running, other people are going to hit the ground running with you. So don't worry about too much about the ones that are going to fall away. The ones that are going to fall away are the ones that didn't love you anyway, or the ones that really didn't have your best interest at heart. So when you get up, when you stand up to take control of the situation, you're going to get up and run with it, regardless of what people say. So the Emperor is the card of Aries, and he is a father. His energy is of the father. He is, I'm speaking to the males now, his energy is of a father. He is someone who runs the empire, which means that he advises all the kings. He has the energy and the knowledge of all the kings. So he's a really smart guy, like smart enough to be a lawyer, smart enough to be someone who is a teacher or a professor, or someone who is a VP, or, if we're looking at, we're not looking at medieval times, but if we're looking in the current day, someone who is a president or a vice president. So this person's on the ball. They make sure that everybody has what they need. They are a good provider. And they can be a little bit hard to deal with, but it's only because they are so strong. So I see that this is now going to move forward. If I'm speaking to someone who is female, this can still be your energy, the energy of taking control, finally taking control of your life and moving it forward, or really just hanging on for dear life. That's what I just heard. Oh, Gemini, hanging on for dear life. That's the thing. When you don't move forward, life is going to move you forward anyway. Universe has to. Universe has to bring things to a close, because you have to close cycles in order to move forward. If the universe didn't push you forward, this is a major arcana card, by the way. If the universe didn't push you forward, you'd never move. Because what do? We polish our ruts, right? We get comfortable in our ruts. We polish our ruts, and that's where we want to stay. So all this energy moving around and pushing you forward and carrying you to the front of the pack here, you start to juggle, because it's what you do. When things get a little tough, Gemini, you start to juggle. You start to panic just a little bit. The Two of Pentacles is Earth energy. It is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So it is energy that that has you maybe having all the balls in the air. You're trying to juggle. You've got all the balls in the air. You don't want to drop any. But the fact of the matter is, as we go through our lives, we're just going to drop those balls. But you know what? There's going to be others who are going to pick them up and going to run with them. So really, dropping the balls is a blessing. It takes the burden off of you, and it gives hope to someone else. It gives hope. It helps them push forward. So you are going to start to juggle, because that's what you do, Gemini. You're going to start to feel a little bit of panic, and you're going to start to try and keep all the balls in the air, because you see things are moving really close, really quickly, and that things are beginning to move really fast. So this is all past energy here. Like, we have only gone through the past energy and I'm already exhausted. I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. We're looking at the current energy here. So when I say past, present, future, this is about 2 months ago. So this is what's been going on within about the last 6 or 8 weeks. So we have this as April, May, June, July, August, September. Okay. So we are looking at, and it's the same way, right? This way as well. So as I'm looking at the current energy, which is the June-July energy, it starts with the Three of Cups. And I think that it starts with the Three of Cups because you have a lot to celebrate. You've gone through this change. You've gone through closing this chapter. You've gone through this change here with this, all of this energy pushing you forward. You juggling successfully. And it's time for you to celebrate. So this Three of Cups, of course, we know has 2 meanings. Now, I still feel that there is a second meaning here. The first meaning for me goes with the, and I could be speaking to 2 different energies, right? I could be speaking to 2 different Gemini energies. So the first thing I see is that it comes up with the sun. So the Three of Cups tells me that the sun is shining on the celebration. So those of you who have already successfully gone through this energy that is pushing you through the crowd and making you the person, the emperor that is up front, bravo to you. Now it's time for you to celebrate under the sun while you enjoy your growth. For some of you, you are getting out of a third-party connection. You've decided that it's enough, that you can't handle it emotionally anymore, that maybe you're not even cheating. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're a cheater, Gemini. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that you could be in a union with someone and you're still thinking of someone else. So you are in a marriage or a union or whatever it is that you're in, your situationship, and you are still thinking of the one that got away. So even though you were with this person, you may have even created a life, a house, children, whatever, but you're still thinking about the one that got away. So I think this is what you're closing the chapter on. It could very well be, because I do see under the deck here, I do see the Justice with closing the chapter, that I feel that this is the breakup of a relationship. So for some of you, this is just outright partying because you're glad you made it through and you didn't die. But for some of you, you still have some ends to close up here, that you have some chapters to close, because I think for you, the other Gemini that I'm speaking to, I think that you have decided that this life is too short and you are going after the one that got away. So we also have the sun shining on the Queen of Pentacles, right? And the Queen of Pentacles we know is Earth energy. She is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, and this could be the person that got away. This could be, it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, someone who's an Earth sign or has predominantly Earth in their chart. It could be someone who got away from you, and that's the person that you want to grow with, or this person is also in a growth spurt and is waiting for you to come forward, because now, that's like I said at the beginning, right? It's time that I feel like angels are picking you up, taking you above the crowd and dropping you at the front. And I feel like it's time for you to catch up to this person here. This person who is quite in tune with his or her energy of being spiritual. They might even be intuitive. They could be a light worker, but I feel like your sun, the sun that is shining on you, is so intense that you are someone who is growing like crazy, and this person is already at the place where you should be. So I think that Spirit is shining this sun on you so brightly because it is time for you to catch up. So again, 2, it could be 1, that you're ending a chapter. I feel like there could be some sort of a union ending here. And if that is you, then I feel as though that you're letting go of your current person, that you're letting go of the current person. You no longer want to be in that relationship, and you're going after the one that got away. This sun in the center is just blowing my mind, because the energy that I feel off this reading right now, Gemini, if you were in my body, you might jump out. I'm just saying, this is a really energetic and beautiful reading. Okay, so we're going to go now to the future, and it starts with the Chariot. Again, more fast-moving energy, right? The Chariot is here. It is Pisces and Cancer, and the Chariot is about you getting in a vehicle and leaving, like going off to somewhere else. So again, it's got a double meaning, right? Well, for me, it's got three, but it's got a double meaning, right? The Chariot can be just fast-moving energy. It's time for things to move quickly because there's things to do, people to see. But the other meaning is that you could actually be getting in this chariot, in your vehicle, in a plane, wherever it is, because now we're starting to travel, right? Now that COVID is kind of letting up, we're starting to travel a little bit. We can now get from, well, I'm in Canada, so it's province to province, but in the States, it might be you're able to now travel from state to state, depending where you are in other countries. It could be the same, provinces or states, but the Chariot is about getting in a vehicle and moving. This is the vehicle you're using to go get your other person. I think you're just getting in your vehicle and you're going to go as fast as you can. I think you guys are at a distance that if you weren't at a distance when you met, you are at a distance now, and that it's time for you to go get them. The other meaning that I as a reader feel from this card is strength. Only because this person is in charge of keeping, the chariot on the road, right? And if she is not strong enough, or he is not strong enough to keep the horses in line in order to travel the road they need to go down, it could bust. Those horses could go either way, and this person could die. So I feel as though it's also about strength. So you're taking your strength with you, getting in this vehicle, and you're going quickly to find your person. Chance for water here. I think the reason that you're leaving and you're going to where you want to go to is because you are looking for reciprocity. I think that is something that has been missing in your current union. That person that I'm speaking to, or people that I'm speaking to that are letting go of their relationship, you didn't have anybody fighting for you as much as you fought for them. You always had their back. They didn't really have your back. And you are the person who is giving more. You were putting in 100%, they were putting in 50%. And you know that when you go off to see that person, the one that got away, that's what you're after. You know that when you give your all to this person, they're going to give all of it back and then some. And you're looking for the balance that comes with having the Six of Pentacles in your life. It's time for you to get back what you have given out. Then we have the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands tells me that it's all coming to a painful ending. So yeah, I think that as I look at the three cards here, I am speaking to two different groups of Geminis here, that it is the Ten of Wands and you are putting down your burdens. It's coming to a painful ending and you're done. You're out and you're going off to find your happy, and you're getting in a vehicle and you need to go. You have to travel to find that person. As I look down this way, I have the Eight of Wands, fast-moving energy. I have the Three of Cups, which is, again, the party, or you just saying, you know what? In the midst of Venus being in retrograde for forever and a day, that you just said, you know what? I'm done here. There's nothing more for me to do. I'm getting in my vehicle and I'm out. So let's figure it out through lawyers, but I'm out. So this fast-moving energy is having you break this third-party connection that you had. And like I said, I'm not saying that you cheated at all. What I'm saying is that you had that person in the back of your mind for a very long time, that one that got away. So I think that's what you're doing, is you're breaking the relationship with the current person and you're going to find the one that got away. And you want to do that by getting in a chariot and heading out, because that person is at a distance from you. We have the Emperor energy here. Again, as I said, taking control. Oh, yes, as I'm looking right now, accept what is dying, right? That relationship died, Gemini. It's been gone for a long time, but I think you're there mourning the relationship and what used to be. Wow. Okay. So, this relationship could have ended because of some sort of an addiction, but, I feel as though with this Emperor energy in the Sun, like this Emperor energy in the Sun is off the hook, man. It's crazy. It's so powerful. It's such powerful energy to have a growth spurt and have the energy to be able to take control of your life and do with it what you should have always done is pretty damn powerful. And it all comes down to this. The Six of Pentacles. It really all comes down to that. It comes down to wanting to bring your life back into balance because it's been out of balance for a while. The Two of Pentacles here, juggling, right? Juggling money, juggling kids, juggling family, juggling whatever it is. And all the while, you might be thinking about this Queen here. This Queen of Pentacles, you know, either Taurus, Capricorn, or Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And it doesn't have to be an earth sign, but you're thinking about someone else. And the Two of Pentacles here, you've been juggling and you've been thinking about this person, and it's time for you to just put the burdens down that you've created in this relationship, and it's time for you to keep moving. Wow, all of that, and we haven't even started clarifying yet. Whoo, Gemini, what are you doing? Wow. Stuff is hitting the fan in your life. It is, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing, Gemini. Hang on. Hang on, Sloopy. Things are about to get better. Okay? I feel it in this deck here. Let's clarify some stuff and find out what exactly is going on. All right. For our Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, can you please clarify the Eight of Wands? Why is all this fast-moving energy here? The Eight of Wands is here because of death. Yeah, that's what I figured. Something came to an end. You're out. That's what the fast-moving energy is. You now have to correct your mistakes. Wow. I can't write this stuff, you guys. You have to correct your mistakes. You feel as though you should have gone with the one that got away, but you didn't. You stayed. You stayed in the dead relationship. The death of this relationship took place a long time ago, and now it's time for you to correct your mistake. It's time for you to go back and find that person. What else do we have for the Eight of Wands, please? Eight of Wands. Do we have any more to clarify on the Eight of Wands? Thinking. Nothing. Okay, that's it. So let's jump to the Emperor here. Why do we have the Emperor in this reading, please? The Emperor is here because of the Page of Wands. So I think you got tired of living with a page. Living like a page, actually. Living like a page only because of whoever you were living with was an overbearing type. You really just sort of kept under the radar, I think, Gemini, in order not to push the limit, in order not to have the fighting and the arguing. I think you were the person who was smart enough and strong enough to not really speak up, even though you are far more intellectual and very open and verbal. You decided in order to keep it, in order to keep things in place, I have a feeling that there could be more at stake than just you and this person. There could be a home, there could be children, that you would just keep it quiet and you would play under the radar. But then you couldn't anymore. Wow. Like, you guys, I can't make this stuff up. That's great. King of Swords. Then you just decided, I'm just going to speak up. I can't take this anymore. I can't play under the radar. That's not who I am. I'm not a page. I'm a king. So you could be a king or a queen, right? This is, of course, energy that we're reading, and we're not reading genetics. So king, yeah, you're a king. You're not a page. And we can tell that you're a king. Why? Because we have the Emperor right here. And the Emperor is the ultimate energy in the deck. It's the father of the deck. So the King of Swords here is you speaking up and saying, I can't do this crap anymore. I am the king. I am not the page. Do we have anything else for the Emperor, please? Anything else you can tell us about the Emperor? Yeah. And also you were doing the whole Page of Cups thing, you know, again, playing under the radar. You could be younger than the person you were with, or maybe they're younger than you. There is an age difference. Flip-flop it the way it resonates for you, because this is a general reading and it's not going to resonate with everybody. So I think that either one of two things. One, again, playing the page, not really, you know, not really giving your all when it comes to emotion. And either that, or you're on your way out the door and you're like, you know what, I'm sorry. This could also be a an apology and you're like, you know what, I'm sorry, but I got to speak my mind. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this with you. In order to stroke your ego and make you feel better, I can't live like a page. I'm a king. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, because that's what you're after, right? You're after the 10 of Pentacles. You're like, I'm out. I can't do this anymore because I am worth the 10 of Pentacles and I am a king. I am not a page. So stop treating me like a page. Wow. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, please. Why is that here? 2 of Pentacles. What are we juggling here? So you're juggling strength along with the 5 of Swords. So, you know, the 5 of Swords is about winning at any cost. And rather than winning at any cost, now this is you, right? This is Swords. So rather than winning at any cost, you decided to just walk away. I can't be bothered to deal with this dude. I'm just going to walk away because it is not worth it. It's not worth what I have to go through while I'm juggling. Everything that I'm juggling, I can't be bothered to fight this guy. He's got all of these swords behind him. Like, what do I have? I have nothing. So I'm just going to leave. And you left with your strength. This is a major arcana card, something that you cannot get around. And yeah, you just walked away. The 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, you just decided to kick over the cups and go looking for the 2. The 8 Cups, you have no interest in those anymore. There's nothing left. There's no emotion left there. And you're walking away and you're going to look for your 2 of Cups. And there is your 2 of Cups. So there's marriage. There's... the Hierophant can be many things, right? It can be corporation, it can be marriage, it can be doing the right thing. So you did the right thing, the thing that was right for you. It can also be someone who is a Taurus that you're going to get. So the Gemini is going off to get the Taurus. This Hierophant is here because there isn't anything that you can do to change that. This is a card that the universe has put in your tracks, something you got to do in order to keep yourself on track to your divine end, right? So the Hierophant is here just to say, yeah, it could be that you're gone off to look for your happy, gone off to look for marriage. You're gone off to do the right thing. You're done with playing under the radar and allowing this person who has the big ego to hurt your feelings continually. 3 of Cups, please. Why do we have the 3 of Cups here? Can you clarify what this 3 of Cups means here? We've got one sticking out. Actually, it's 2. We'll take them both. So the 3 of Cups comes up. You've decided that you're going to take another road. You're done. So I have a feeling that the person that I was speaking to was correct. You now find yourself at the crossroads because with the 3 of Cups, you were done. You were done. You can no longer stop thinking about the one that got away, and it is time for you to go. And then we have the 7 of Swords. You felt as though you were deceived. That this person that you were with, the person that you are with now, or the person that you were with, is someone who claimed to be something that they weren't. And as you two grew together, you actually grew apart. So the 7 of Swords is here. And you have decided that you're going to go to the crossroads and take another road because you have been deceived by your person. Is there anything else for the 3 of Cups, please? One sticking out here. Yep. The Lovers is in the reverse. You were done. You were done. You're going to go, you don't want to be deceived anymore. You let go of your lover. And even though you thought when you first married them, Gemini, that they were your perfect person, that they were your soulmate, you realize that a soulmate would not have treated you this way. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. So you're going off to give someone else your pentacle because you're kind of done. You're no longer in this union, in this marriage, whatever it was. You're going off to find your happy. Why is the Sun here, please? The Sun is here. You've been waiting a very long time. So that's what I said. You kind of waited it out. You waited it out such a long time that Spirit had to kick you in the pants and say, look, you're not on this path. You need to get back on your divine path. You are not happy where you are. And it is time for you to plant the seeds of intention and then reap those rewards. So we have the Sun being clarified by the 7 of Pentacles saying that, yeah, what you were worth is sunshine, but what you thought you were worth was less. And then we have the Knight of Swords. I don't think you're going to tell your person that you're showing up, to be honest. When you go looking for your happy, whoever that person is, whether it be Taurus or an earth sign or another sign, I don't think you're going to tell them that you're on the way. I think you're just going to surprise them, or you're going to bump into them somewhere, or maybe you have mutual friends and you're going to talk to them. Hey, where's my person? You know my person. You know, where are they? What are they doing now? I think you are not going to tell anybody, or not going to tell your person that you're showing up. You're just going to show up with the sunshine in their eyes, and it's going to be so bright they're not going to be able to look at you. All right. Got cards falling out here, sorry. The sun. Is there anything else for the sun, please? Anything else for the sun? We have the devil. Yeah, you'd had enough. You were attached to this other person by the hip. They wouldn't let you go. They had the ball and chain on. You couldn't go anywhere, do anything, say anything without them knowing what you were doing, and you got tired of it. So that is what you're going to tell that person when you show up. And you were able to keep your crap in order anyway. So you left quietly. You didn't leave with screaming and yelling and stomping and getting crazy. You just took your temperance and went. You know, you're kind of not hot, not cold, just in the middle. Yeah, and then the Wheel of Fortune starts to turn in your favor. Of course it does. The sun is here. And then we have you looking at the Four of Pentacles here. So the Four of Pentacles is about feeling a little bit closed off, and who wouldn't, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is turning forward, but you're feeling a little scared because up to here, it's been nothing but heartache. So you're feeling a little defensive, a little closed off, but you're going to go find your happy anyway. Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Queen of Pentacles is here because you are going to speak up your truth. You're going to speak your truth. Queen of Swords is here, and it's all about speaking your truth, telling your person, who could be an earth sign, that you are here because they are your person, and you know that now. You've been enlightened. You know that now. The sun has come and shone on you, and you have had a growth spurt. I mean, you wouldn't say it that way. It might sound a little weird. I'm just saying. They might just shut the door and call the cops. But the Queen, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. What else do we have here? So you're speaking up to your person. And look at you. You're lucky they're still single. Well, it's been a while. It's been a minute since you've seen them, but the Nine of Pentacles is here saying that they are single and abundant. And so when you show up in the scene, that's what you get. Passion. You get a lot of passion. So we have passionate time here. Then you two are reunited. What's going on here? Oh my. Okay, sorry guys. I'm about to run out of time, so I'm going to speed up a little bit here. I've got the Chariot, please. Chariot. Chariot. Do we have anything for the Chariot, please? Chariot is, yep, you're going off to look for your Ace of Pentacles. You're taking your pentacle into your person. It's time for you to have your happy. Yeah, they are your soulmate. Look at that. This person is your soulmate that you're going to see. And there is you closing the chapter. So you're closing the chapter on all this stuff that happened over here. And it's time for you to go to your Six of Pentacles. What do we have for the Six of Pentacles, please? We have a new start. It is your new start. It's your new start in having reciprocity, something you haven't had in a very long time. What else do we have for the Six of Pentacles, please? One's sticking out here. Yeah, the Hanged Man. So you're going to think about it a little bit, but you know where your happy is. That's where you're going. You've thought about it long enough. It's time for you to start moving off to your person. Yeah. The Magician. You've manifested this. You've been manifesting for a long time for the end of your pain. Ten of Swords, right? The Ten of Wands. Why is that here? The Ten of Wands is here because you called this person from the past. Thank you, Mercury retrograde, right? This person is from your past, either a last life or someone from your childhood, someone that you already know. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. You're going to work hard on this relationship like crazy because you've always had a lot of options, but this person is the one that you want to pick. And it'll end in marriage. Yeah, we've got the Four of Wands here. And the Four of Wands is about a good, solid, foundational relationship that turns into more than that. It turns into love. Okay, so just want to know if there's any other advice that Spirit can give us at the end of this reading, Gemini. Any other advice, please? Okay. Laugh at your demons. So those people who are telling you can't do it, and begin to explore. Explore whatever's going on with your person. Imagine solutions. You are bringing it all together. Choose your friends wisely because they're the ones who are going to support you. Forgive and forget what has gone on in the past relationship. Make no judgments. And think things through. Make sure that you're doing things different than you used to do them, Gemini, because this is your second chance and you don't want to blow it, right? All right, that's it, guys. That's all I got. If you want a reading, a private reading, please look below. Sorry, I'm speeding up because I'm running out of power. But if you want a reading, please look below. All my information is there, including my websites, if you want to take a look at anything that I have done in terms of nails. Okay, I am out of here. Bye, guys.